Okay, we'll have the call starting here in a minute. We're already being recorded. If anybody wants to send, can everybody hear me, I guess? Mike, can everybody hear me?
Yeah, yes, everybody should be able to hear you. Tony, have you made it?
Hey, Mike, can you hear me? This is Tony.
Yeah, Tony,
okay,
you're
hey,
on,
Tony.
buddy.
Yeah, how you doing?
Doing well. You want to go ahead and give it a whirl?
Yeah, sure.
I think everybody knows Tony. He's being gracious enough to give us some of his time. He's quite busy at the moment. We all welcome him to the call.
Thank you, everybody, for attending this call. When I just signed in, the numbers are well up in the hundreds. I don't know where it's going to end up, but we've had this call as high as 600 or 700, so could be there by the time we finish. It's not going to be long for me. I'm just going to give you an update. And my update is rather simple and to the point. I've contacted a lot of people, particularly those who are in contact with the leaders of the company, in particular Roman, and I've had many conversations, and there's a lot of similarity between everybody's thoughts at this point, so I thought it'd be important to share that. You know, it's hard sometimes to tell what's going on when you go on the internet or you get emails and so forth, and they all have
participants in this conference.
They all have different comments and different points to make and so forth. But in my analysis of what's going on and the contacts that I've made and the phone calls that I've had all within, let's say, the last 24 hours, I'll give you a summary of where I feel we are.
You can mute everybody. Hard to hear you.
Are we cleared up on everybody's lines? Everybody who's on the phone, hit *6. So we don't have any background. You want to clear?
If it says you're unmuted, go ahead and hit *6 again.
Mike, I think there's just a lot of people coming out.
Okay, everybody stop muting and unmuting yourselves. I'm going to take care of it.
Give me the high sign, Mike.
I think everybody's muted.
Okay, great. So I'm going to give you a summary. It's going to be to the point, and the summary is that I can put it in 2 words: all good. We are about to go back up, and this is the conclusion that I make. I found 6 company servers. I pinged them. They're all good. Nobody has shut down our servers. So anybody that's out there thinking they have ideas of what's going on and said the servers have been turned off and all that by the SEC or whoever else, they're wrong. The servers are up. And all 6 servers that I found are the main servers for the company. They're up. And a consensus point of view, what we're going to see is during this weekend, we're going to see a new website. It's going to be similar to what we know and how to use. All our accounts are going to be accounted for. We might see a new name and some new words. We're going to be looking at a different way of looking at ourselves in the description. I haven't seen it yet, but in common agreement with others, generally we can talk about a business community, a private international business community. That's who we are. We we don't need to register with anybody. We're private, we're international, and we're a business community. And there's a lot of conversation about migration of servers and where the servers are and all that. More than likely, our servers are in one of two very safe places for a lot of reasons: security, safety of our technical data, safety of our account data, internet security, and so forth. More than likely, we're in Hong Kong. One of the safest places to be hosting your website and your technical concerns about security and hackers and so forth. One of the safest places to be. I believe that's more than likely where we are. Don't know for sure, but when pinging the servers, I can't tell where they are, but the servers are up and running. So the website's going to change. The new website is going to be similar to what we know and how to use. Our accounts will be within the new website. We got interests, we got plans like the long haul plan, and everyone agrees that the Easter gift from the long haul is on. It'll be given on schedule, and we'll start seeing, you all know that that's a week from Monday, so we're very close, and we're hoping that, and we're hoping when the servers go up is before Monday for sure, but the best summary of everyone's best guess right now, best fact, best conversation is that the servers should go up sometime this weekend before the first interest run, which would be Eastern time, late Sunday night. Eastern time, late Sunday night. That would be the first time you should go look and see them. Some people are saying by tomorrow at noon. I don't see any advantages by turning them on by noon tomorrow. So I think before the first interest runs, the servers will be up. Things will be operational. We'll go forward, and we'll learn a little bit by reading part of a new site. I don't know if it's all going to be up, but from what I hear, it's going to have a little bit of new definition as to who we are and how we represent ourselves and so forth. So that's something to look forward to. But we shouldn't worry about our accounts. They should be intact, and those that are in long haul should be looking forward to a week from Monday to get their Easter gift. I think there's a lot of people who, and not just people, states, agencies, countries, they all jump on a bandwagon. They all jump on whatever they want to call it, and they all forget one thing. There has been a lot of programs that deserve some of the negative publicity and so forth, but our company hasn't done anything wrong. We haven't done anything illegal. We just have a number of circumstances jumping on us all at the same time as we're making a change so that we don't have any problems going forward in the future. We've got a very strong company, a very successful company, and I give the leadership of the company, Roman, a lot of credit for taking a step. It's really hard to do when the company is growing so fast, to take a step in the middle of it and make it better. so that we don't have to worry, as we continue to grow and get stronger, and making the changes that are going to be positive. And all those out there who want to be negative, I'm not going to name and point fingers, but there are a lot of, internet gurus who talk about Ponzi schemes or scams for publicity. There's state attorney generals, and there's all kinds of magazines and so forth. They make a living off of pointing fingers and getting companies in trouble or creating rumors or whatever they do. They're forgetting one thing, and they should step back and look at the impact they're having on a really good company. We have an excellent track record. We're helping a lot of people. Currently, we're going to be helping tremendous number of people coming in the future, and they should think twice about what they're saying and how loosely they say it without facts and without any evidence. They put us in a category and they shouldn't. But the company is smart enough to move ahead and stay ahead of that rat race, stay ahead of that. We have a company that's strong in values, strong in purpose, strong with the numbers now in terms of the number of members we have, the kinds of members we have, and going forward, the company will probably be more restrictive on who's going to promote this company and how they're going to do it, because some of that gets carried away and people don't care. They just get greedy or whatever, even some of our members. So some of that's going to slow down and stop, and we're not going to be pushed by a race to get to an end result. We're not going to be pushed by anybody in the media, whether it's the YouTube videos, the gurus on the internet who say they know all the various aspects of the company. More than half of the things that you read or view on the net are absolutely just conjecture. They don't know what they're talking about. And so therefore, I think when you can make corrections in midstream, and these corrections weren't just made. People think, well, in the last 2 weeks, the corrections were made because everything was piling up. No, they've been in the works. All of this possibility of these kinds of things happening have been in the works for months. And some of the things that we're working with right now are very, very, they further strengthen the company that's very strong. So let's get ahead. Let's look forward to this weekend. Let's learn about the new website that's going to be presented to us, the new concepts, and let's understand how we're going to grow from here. And I think by next Thursday's meeting, at least from my point of view, I'll absorb as much as I can, and let's see what the differences are. Let's see what the similarities are, and let's see if I'm going to go right back to the opening. All is good, and let's see if all is good. Next Thursday night, we'll discuss if all is good, and I look forward to it. So thank you very much for your time. Feel a little comforted by the fact that it's not falling apart. It hasn't been taken down, and it's moving ahead. So let's look forward to next week. Let's look forward to Monday. Let's look forward to a conference call next Thursday. Let's look forward to our Easter gift on Monday, April 1st, which is a week from Monday. And let's look forward to a very promising future. Thank you very much. I appreciate your time.
Thanks, Tony. Sure appreciate your time, sir. Are you gone already? I guess so. We've got a few questions. When will the site for ProSun be active? That's been addressed. As far as we know, that'll be by Monday. From what we heard, how will we transfer funds in and out of the accounts? The funds will be transferred in and out of the accounts right now by BankWire. BankWire is the only way to get money out of the accounts. When the accounts come back up, we'll see if STP, EaglePay, Liberty Reserve are still on there or not. If they're on there, I would imagine we can still put money in through those avenues. Are the funds held in a ProSun account or in an NJF account? Well, the funds are floating in loans. They're not held in any account. They're out in loans. So there's no account with your funds in it. Your funds are basically kept track of what you have invested in this in your accounts just on your screen. There's no account where the funds are being held. Those funds are all out in loans, earning interest. That's how they pay the interest. When will the Easter gift? When the Easter gift is made, will we be able to withdraw the funds, and how? When the Easter gift is made, what's going to happen is the monies will move from the long haul account into the available balance. Once they're in the available balance, you can put them into your private account, turn off your compounder, and allow your money then to, the interest from your money to go into your available balance and draw it out. You can draw all your money out from the available balance through a wire transfer. They are working on an e-check system that will make it easier to get money out of the accounts at lesser amounts than what's now available through the wire transfers. Will we be using an e-wallet? Well, I addressed that. Whether the e-wallets are up there or not, if they're up there, I would imagine we can still put money in through them. If they're not, we cannot. Right now, there's no withdrawing any money from e-wallets. As far as we know, I don't expect that to change. The cease and desist orders from the states. Well, they're telling you to cease and desist on selling securities. We're not selling any securities, and we're free citizens. We're free. We have free will. Our rights are protected by the Constitution, and the government is restrained by the Constitution. We can do what we want. Just because the government says you can't do something, if it's an unconstitutional rule, it doesn't apply to us. So unless you're the Attorney General, the rule that they put out saying you can't have anything to do with Profitable Sunrise, that applies to him. It doesn't apply to us. We're free citizens. And that's all of the questions I have at the moment. Let me check the mail one more time. Somebody was told no more deposits or gifting. Well, when the accounts come back up, we'll see what's going on with that. And I've heard that we are going to be getting the interest for the days that the site was down. There's a question on that, and from what I understand, the interest will be paid on the monies that we have in our accounts for when the site was down. By the time the Easter gift comes, will we be able to add another account so that we can transfer out gift to a private plan? Don't know about adding other accounts. You can transfer the money into the private plan that's in the account that you have now. There's no problem with that. It goes right in there. All you do is use the Reinvest tab. If you don't want to add to the one you have there, I don't know why. You can turn the interest button on and off, withdraw money out that goes into your available balance when you have the compounding interest feature turned off, and that's how you can get money out of your account after you have it in your private fund. And if you're going to send me a question, please put it in the subject line. If somebody's asking for the replay number, the replay numbers are the same as the call-in numbers. I don't know which one you called in on the 4600.